Hello and good evening by another live stream. It's not a live stream actually, it's just a regular upload of a video. Welcome and thank you for tuning in. First, um, first thing first, today is all about the Airbus A220 series aircraft, and this aircraft is produced by Virtualcol. This is a payware aircraft, however, it's very cheap. For around 17 euros you can get this aircraft in two configurations, the A220 100 and the A220 300. There's slight difference in both of them. One can handle about 100 and 120 with a maximum of 135 passengers, and the 300 version is a little bit longer and can take up to 160 passengers. So it fits somewhere between a Embraer 195 and a Airbus A330. Sorry, a 320 or A321. So it's a relative small aircraft, but it's very modern, and this version should be released by any builds. They make a study study level version of this aircraft, but this one, the one from Virtualcol, which one we will be reviewing today, is more oriented to the beginners or enthusiasts. So it will have some limited, it will have some limitations, but according the store, this airplane gets only 3.4 out of 5 stars. And well, I looked at this aircraft and I don't really think this justifies this aircraft very much, because it's actually a really good aircraft for beginners. It's not a study level aircraft in no way, but it's very polished, I think, and it also does exactly what it needs to do. And especially if you are not a full blown pilot and you want to learn about the instruments, this A220 might be a very useful investment, because yeah, it's a little bit easier than the default A320. So it really has some potential for the market. This aircraft also is available for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and also in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It's also usable in World Photographer mode and in free flight mode. So, what else can we tell about this aircraft? The textures are, I think, done very well, because there are 17 liveries in this purchase in 8K resolution, and the in-game in the internal resolution is 4K. So that's very high standards for just a $17 plane. The range of the aircraft is 4,000 miles for the 100 version, and the A320 300 version is capable of doing distance a little bit longer. And yeah, so all in all, it's a very interesting plane. Oh, here it is. I was looking for the distance it can fly. This one flies a little bit further. It's 4,100 miles with a ceiling of 41,000 feet. Okay, so yeah, it's built by Virtualcol, and let's look into this aircraft. So let's return to the free flight, and you can select it, of course, here. And here you have the 100 version and the 300 version. We will fly the 300 version today. And if you click configure, you can select the various liveries, and there are quite a few of them. Air Austral, Air Baltic, Air Canada, Air France, Breeze, Bulgaria Air, Cyprus Airways, Delta Airlines, Egypt Air, Italy Airways. This is the livery we will be flying today because it's so beautiful. And JetBlue, Korean Air, Qantas, and Croatia Airlines. Okay. So we will plan a short flight route because yeah, we want to explore all the possibilities of this aircraft. And we departing from Düsseldorf Airport. That's in Germany. It's a very small airport, not busy at all, only capable for narrow body planes. And we will fly to Borgo Panigale, that's in Italy. LIPE, that is. Okay, so this is the, it's 800 kilometers, and it should be around 1 hour, a little bit longer to fly. Let me check, because I think we currently have not the right livery. Yeah, it should be this one. Save and back. Okay, save and back. Okay, so we loaded the basic flight plan. This aircraft does not have any Navigraph support as we speak. So that's one of the limitations, but this also means that the Microsoft systems are fully integrated in this aircraft, and we will have a easy setup of the flight plan. We can just do that in-game via the electronic flight bag. And if we import our request from avionics, you will see the flight plan will be loaded like we set it here in the world map, and the only thing we need to do is click find a route, and here we go. So the flight plan is set. Okay, we will have a IFR flight registration. Just type some random numbers. Start of climb. Start of climb. By the way, if you like this content, please consider to subscribe to our channel. That will really help to grow this content even more. Wait. Configure. We have halfway fuel. That's a little bit much. I will set it to 42. Seats. Okay, this preview of the aircraft seats loading can be done in game. So yeah, that's also one of the limitations. Let's return back to the flight plan and send this one over to the avionics. Sorry, send to HC and avionics. So the flight plan should be automatically loaded into the aircraft. Okay, let's hop into the plane and start having to look around. Okay, we're here at Düsseldorf Airport. It's evening here, so as I always use real time in my flight simulations, we are a little bit in the dark, but we will walk around the airplane and we will set the time a little bit backwards so we can watch the aircraft in full daylight. So here we are. Let's change a little bit. Yeah, okay. So here we are in the outside of the airplane, and let's take a look at it in first glance. You can see that the modeling is done very nice. It has those characteristics front windows, and that's really beautifully done. And also the textures look, yeah, they look quite nice, I must say. These are the engines. So remember, this is not a high fidelity product, because the pricing is all of about around 15-70 euros. That's really not much for such an airplane. So you will see this in some various things like, for example, the text on the blades here is a little bit blurry, and yeah, there's not really a lot of details on the engines. However, I think the plane looks really good. If you hit those, if you not aware of those details, you won't even notice that. So even the underside of the wing is pretty well textured, and some glitches you can see, but hey, it's, yeah, it's okay. I would think it's okay. It's not a 100 euro or $100 plane. So one of the most ugly things on this plane, I think, are the wheel covers. So that really looks very plasticky, but I looked it up in the original plane, and they seem to look very much identical. So I think this is, yeah, one of the things that just belongs to the plane. Another small detail is that the original plane has no hydraulic brakes and just electric brakes. That's very modern for an aircraft, and this one seems to have, yeah, not really good detailed, but yeah, okay, that's not bad at all. Here you can see the textures, quite nice done. Glitches, some glitches, but overall, if you look from a distance, what you usually do, it really looks very nice aircraft. Kudos by Virtualcol, very nicely done. Okay, let's jump into the cockpit, and here we are. So we can look around. We are in cold and dark state, so yeah, not really much happening at the moment. The cockpit is, it's not fully authentic. That's one thing I must say, because it's using the Microsoft avionics. This is not a fully representation of the original cockpit. However, if you look it up, you will not find any very big difference. It's the original also has 5 panels with a big center panel. Only the yeah, it's a little bit different layout, and the avionics are a little bit different. But yeah, after all, not bad. It even has a small tablet on it. Of course, it's not yet on. Textures are not that great from the seat, but overall this looks, yeah, good enough. I was not able to open the door, so I'm not really sure how that works out. It is fly-by-wire controlled. Actually, this aircraft initially is developed by Bombardier and not by Airbus itself, but as Airbus took some stakes into the Bombardier company, they rebranded it as a A220. So yeah, so as already mentioned, I say this is a very much a beginner airplane, and as a beginner, there are some methods to get going with this plane. And the first thing we will do is click the electrical power.
Clearance delivery. Start of Conference Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy IFR to Bologna. Ready to copy.
So we can take a closer look at the instruments.
Is cleared to Bologna Airport via the Charlie Oscar Lima 6 Tango departure. Runway 23 left. Climb via SID maintain 15,000. Expect flight level 41010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 118.75. Squawk 4033.
So for the beginner, there are some nice features in the tablet. You can
Clear to Bologna via the Charlie Oscar Lima 6 Tango departure. Runway 23 left. Climb via SID maintain 15,000. Expect flight level 41010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 118.75. Squawk 4033. Start of Conference Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy.
you can open the doors and that even works. And of course you can close them again. Like this, back to the main menu, and here we can set the various modes. So if you like to begin with the engine start, you can set this one. This configures the aircraft for engine start and departure, or you can say I want to have it started. So now also the engines are running or starting up. So it's ready to taxi and to fly. Okay, you can also choose to do the checklist. Even that's available in this plane, so you can check them one by one. That helps you with learning the plane systems, and this is already also thought of, so that's really good. Okay, so the cockpit layout is a little bit different than any other Airbus because it has some VNAV functions, and in general the cockpit textures look very good. However, I find them a little bit small, so if you play in higher resolutions it might be a little bit difficult to read. What they've done very well is to set the descriptions. When you go mouse over with the mouse, it will describe, and if a button is not available you will not see it. So that's all really nice. So you can also configure these screens in any way you want. So you can set some different screens if you like, but in general, if you are a beginner, leave it as default as possible, I would say. can check all the checklists. And you have to go back to the FMS. Flight plan is already loaded, as you see. So you really don't need to import anything. It just loads the flight plan automatically if you set it in the tablet. So this one. So here it just copies the flight plan directly into the FMC if you click send and send to ATC and avionics. Remember, this is a beginner plane. It's really meant to just start up and type in a route and fly this beautiful aircraft. Okay, so now we are already ready to go. You can of course also opt for a fully manual startup. This one we skip today, but it's also possible to do that and click all the buttons you need for configuration according your checklists. And yeah, that's all very good. So all the instrument movements work. We can see even the fly stick works, and yeah, that's all very nice. Okay, there's also it's also possible to get some in
Iberia 756 is cleared to Barajas Airport as filed, runway 23 left. Climb and maintain 4,000, expect flight level tree 6010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 121.
to get some flight info from your flight attendants. It's really nicely done. Okay, so for example,
Cleared to Barajas as filed, runway 23 left. Climb and maintain 4,000, expect flight level tree 6010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 118.75. Squawk 2464, Iberia 756.
all very nice. Okay, so let's start our flight
Read back correct. Contact
to
118.305. Good day.
Borgo Panigale, that's Italy, and I will request for startup clearance.
Iberia 756 ground. Pushback approved.
Ground. Start of content Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Gate Victor 29er Alpha. Information Sierra. Request startup.
Startup Clemander Thrun Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy ground. Startup approved. QNH 101 Tree.
Okay, let's request.
756 requesting pushback.
Iberia 756 pushback request accepted.
Let's request a taxi.
Ground. Start of content Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy with Sierra. Ready to taxi. IFR.
Startup Clemander Thrun Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Taxi to and hold short of runway 2 Tree left using taxiway Tango Lima Tree November Lima 1. Contact tower on 118.305 when ready.
Okay,
Ground Iberia 756 requesting the end of pushback.
Iberia 756 request to end pushback received.
Okay, so it asks you for some interaction with the air traffic controller.
Short runway, 2 tree left by taxiway Tango Lima, tree November Lima 1. Start of climb event, Sierra Oscar, Charlie 1 tree heavy.
Okay, we can request pushback.
Ground, start of climb event, Sierra Oscar, Charlie 1 tree heavy, requesting pushback.
Bobcat underscore N90217, wind 207 at 11. Clear to land runway 2 tree left. Ground, start of climb underscore N Sierra Oscar, Charlie 11 tree heavy. No pushback tug is available to answer your request.
Clear to land runway 2 tree left. Bobcat underscore N902.
Ground, Iberia 756 with
Okay, so we have no pushback truck available for this flight.
Iberia 756, taxi to and hold short of runway 2 tree left using taxiway Papa 4 Tango Papa 2 Mike Lima 1. Contact tower on
So we will
305 when ready.
go to the right and release the parking brake. Oopsie.
taxiing, hold short runway 05 left via taxiway Whiskey Mike Lima 9 across runway 05 right Kilo 5, Iberia 756.
This one, parking brake gone. And we can set the flaps enabled.
Iberia 756, hold position, caution other traffic. Iberia 756, continue taxi.
And let's start
Iberia
taxiing.
756, hold position, caution other traffic. Iberia 756, continue taxi.
Yeah, that's another nice detail of this plane, that it will have the iconic whale hauling sounds that you hear that come from the engine. If you live close to an airport with A220s arriving and departing, you will probably recognize that sound from the engine. So that's also done very well in this aircraft.
408, hold short runway 2 tree left. Traffic is generic underscore N on upwind.
Okay, we are a little bit fast.
Iberia 756, hold position, caution the departing generic underscore N. Hold on underscore N 408, QNH 101 tree traffic is generic underscore N on upwind.
So this plane is really made for some quick flying, and but it got some level of depth, so it's it might be a good investment if you are a pilot that are learning to fly IFR routes and are interested in ILS landing. This plane is capable of ILS landings, depending on if the airport supports it, of course. But yeah, it definitely has the capability.
Charlie 11 tree heavy, hold position, caution other traffic. Start to climb under Iberia 756, continue taxi.
Roger, Iberia 756.
Hold on underscore N 408, contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day. Start of climb underscore N Sierra Oscar, Charlie 11 tree heavy, hold position, caution the generic underscore N on the taxiway.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Tower. It's Hero underscore N 417 at runway 2 tree left ready for departure. IFR to Lin 8.
Start of climb underscore N Sierra Oscar, Charlie 11 tree heavy, continue taxi.
It looks kind of busy.
Position. Start of climb underscore N, Oscar, Charlie 11 Tree Heavy.
Itero underscore N 417 line up and wait.
Roger, start of climb in Sierra, Oscar, Charlie 11 Tree Heavy.
118.75 for pullout underscore N 408.
Tower, Iberia 756 at runway 05 left, ready for departure, IFR to Barajas.
Iberia 756, QNH 101 tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 05 left.
Yeah, the controls on the ground are a little bit arcade.
Itero underscore N 417.
Not really very realistic.
QNH 101 tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 2 tree left.
But we will wait in the queue for departure.
Cleared for takeoff runway 2 tree left. Itero underscore N 417.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 05 left, Iberia 756.
Itero underscore N 417 contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day.
.75 for Itero underscore N 417.
Tower, Austrian 168 ready for departure. Runway 2 tree left, IFR to Vienna. Austrian 168, QNH 101 tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 2 tree left. Cleared for takeoff runway 2 tree left, Austrian 168.
Okay, so here we go again. Okay.
Tower, start of climb, Sierra, Oscar, Charlie 11 Tree, heavy ready for IFR departure, runway 2 tree left.
Start of climb underscore N Sierra, Oscar Charlie 11 tree heavy line up and wait.
Okay, permission to line up, but we have to wait.
Start of climb, Sierra, Oscar, Charlie 11 Tree heavy.
Austrian 168 contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day. .75 for Austrian 168. Start of climb underscore N Sierra, Oscar Charlie 11 tree heavy. QNH 101 tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 2 tree left.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 2 tree left. Start of climb for end, Sierra, Oscar, Charlie 11 Tree heavy.
Tower, ruling on 18908, 27 miles south, inbound ILS runway 2 tree
Okay,
left approach.
we are ready for departure. All I need to do is set the auto brakes to maximum in case anything goes wrong, and let's hit full throttle.
Ready for IFR departure. Runway 2 tree left.
Lufthansa 2029er line up and wait.
50 knots.
Cleared ILS runway 2 tree left approach. Ruling on 18908.
Okay, here we go.
Line up and wait. Lufthansa 2029er.
Let's set the flight director and the navigation and the autopilot on, auto throttle on, and retract the gear.
Start of climb Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Have a traffic.
Langen Center, Lufthansa 2029er is at 2,100 climbing 5,000.
Lufthansa 2029er, Langen Center, QNH 101 Tree. Radar contact continue.
So you can see it attempts to follow the route perfectly. We are at 10,000 feet. And I think it's nice to switch back to the night mode, because there is something else I want to show you, which I think is not really tuned very well. Let me check. Weather real time.
Start of climb Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Traffic is 9 o'clock. For miles at 5,400. Generic antennas are in. Report them in sight.
Live radar.
Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Traffic in sight.
Yeah, there we go.
Start of climb Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Traffic is 12 o'clock. For miles at 11,900. Generic antennas coordinates. Report them in sight. Start of climb Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Have a traffic.
Okay, so what I think is that the interior lighting is a little bit too bright in the default position, but you can easily fix this by turning down.
Start of climb Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb 15,000.
By the outbound knobs.
Langen Center, Aereo Sanders for 628, 3800.
Aereo Sarsman 628. Langen Center, QNH 101.
You are able to dim those lights a little bit. And tune them down a little bit, so it's a little bit more pleasant to the eye. Okay, so let's have another look outside.
Start of climb line Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 tree heavy. Please expedite your climb. 15,000.
Well, not bad at all, I must say.
Lufthansa 2519er. You are 700 above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 260.
It even got the tail lighting on, and
Descend and maintain flight level 360. Lufthansa 2519er.
yeah,
Start of
it's.
climb line Sierra Oscar Charlie
I think
11
this
tree
plane is
heavy.
pretty
Please
well done.
expedite your climb. 15,000.
Okay, we need to climb 15,000.
Center, generic unascend Lima Hotel X-ray 2505. Is passing flight level 370.
So it's not very complicated in this plane. You just adjust the
Generic Lima
flight
Hotel
level,
X-ray
and
2505.
the plane directly
Enter. Radar contact
starts
enabled.
to climb. So no interactions further. You just pull the knob or dial in the altitude, and the plane will go automatically to the desired altitude. So that's all, yeah, very beginner and easy to get your
Start of commerce are in Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 tree heavy. Climb and maintain flight level 410. Climb and maintain flight level 410. Start of commerce Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 tree heavy. Lufthansa 202, Niner contact center on 127.6. Good day.
Going to 127.6.
Austrian 168 contact center on 127.6. Good day.
Austrian 168.
Austrian 168 contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day.
Center, generic underscore Lima Hotel X-ray 2505 is at flight level tree 70, descending flight level tree 60.
Generic Lima Hotel X-ray 2505. Center, radar contact, continue.
118.75 for Austrian 168.
Start of climb grid, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410. Shamrock 657 contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day.
Going to 118.75. Shamrock 657.
Ryan underscore entry 422 contact Langen Center on 118.75. Good day. Start of climb grid, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410.
Going to 118.75. Ryanair underscore entry 422. Center, Shamrock 657 is at flight level 2905, climbing flight level 360.
Shamrock 657 center radar contact continue. Ansel Infant 1041. Descend and maintain 5000 expect ILS Zulu runway 25 center approach via Charlie Hotel Alpha transition. Cleared to Charlie Hotel Alpha. Descend and maintain 5000 expect ILS Zulu runway 25 center approach via Charlie Hotel Alpha transition. Cleared to Charlie Hotel Alpha. Canceling understrand 1041. Start of climb grid, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410. Ryan earners are in 8092. Descend and maintain 2400 expect vectors visual runway 21 approach. Start of climb grid, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410. Ansel Infant 1041. Descend and maintain 5000 expect ILS Zulu runway 25 center approach via Charlie Hotel Alpha transition. Cleared to Charlie Hotel Alpha. Descend and maintain 2400 expect vectors visual runway 21 approach. Ryanair underscore 8092. Ryanair event 8092. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Baden Tower on 1 tree 4.105.
Descend and maintain 5000 expect ILS Zulu runway 25 center approach via Charlie Hotel Alpha transition. Cleared to Charlie Hotel Alpha, Hanseline underscore N1041.
Hansen Infant 1041. Contact Frankfurt Tower on 119.905. Start of Congress, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410. Lufthansa 917. Descend and maintain 5,000 expect ILS Zulu runway 25 center approach via Charlie Hotel Alpha transition. Clear
Yeah,
Charlie
let's.
Hotel Alpha.
I play a little bit with the lightning because
Start of Congress, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410.
Descend and maintain 5,000 expect ILS Zulu runway 25 center approach via Charlie Hotel Alpha transition. Cleared to Charlie Hotel Alpha, Lufthansa 9017.
Lufthansa 917. Contact Frankfurt Tower on 119.905 when inbound.
okay.
Tower on 119.905, Lufthansa 9017.
Lufthansa 128. Descend and maintain flight level 180 expect ILS runway 7 approach via Bad Sonderskron transition. Cleared to Bad Sonderskron. Sun Express 1621. Climb and maintain 4300. Lufthansa 1544. Climb and maintain 3700. Start of Congress, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410. Generic Interscorin 488. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Lufthansa 1 Tree 22. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Descend and maintain flight level 180. Expect ILS runway 7 approach via Bad Sonderskron transition. Clear to Bad Sonderskron Lufthansa 128.
Lufthansa 128. Contact Stuttgart Tower on 118.805 when inbound.
Tower on 118.805, Lufthansa 128.
Uh-huh. I see the
Targeters are in tree 6. You are 2,400 above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Start of climb friend, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410. Start of climb friend, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410. Start of climb friend, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite expedite your climb flight level 410. Start of climb friend, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410. Start of climb friend, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Traffic is 9 o'clock, 2 miles, at flight level tree 5. Generic underscore N. Report them in sight. Start of kilometers are in Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Traffic in sight. Start of climb friend, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410. Start of climb friend, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree. Heavy contact Munich Center on 120.65. Good day. 120.65 for start of climb friend, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Munich Center, start of climb friend, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy is at flight level tree 900 climbing flight level 410. Start of climb friend, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Munich Center, radar contact. Continue to Ostabunderskreuz. Start of climb friend, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410.
Munich Center. Hansel and Ernest 23905 is passing flight level 230, descending 3500.
Incident friend, 23905. Munich Center, radar contact. Continue. expedite your climb flight level 410. Start of climb friend, Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Please expedite your climb flight level 410.
Unix Center, Aegean 850 is passing flight level 290, climbing flight level 290.
Aegean 850, Munich Center, radar contact continue. Cargolux 4802 contact Vienna Center on 124.4. Good day. Aegean 850, descend and maintain 8,000 expect ILS runway tree 4 approach via Amici Anderson transition. Cleared to Amici Anderson.
One two 4.4. Cargolux 4802.
Descend and maintain 8,000 expect ILS runway tree 4 approach via Amici Anderson transition. Cleared to Amici Anderson Aegean 850.
Aegean 850, contact Zurich Tower on 127.755 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 127.7.
Start of Ren Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree heavy contact Vienna Center on 124.4. Good day. 124.4. Start of Ren Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree heavy. Vienna Center. Start of Ren Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree heavy. Flight level 410. Ryan underscore in 5456 contact Munich Center on 120.65. Good day. Start of Ren Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy Vienna
120.65. Ryanair underscore in 5456.
Turkish 206 contact Zurich Center on 126.225. Good day. 124.4. Start of Ren Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy Vienna. 120.65. Ryanair underscore in 5456. Turkish 206 contact Zurich Center on 126.225. Good day. 124.4. Going to 120.65, Austrian 152. Generic underscore N29er, 4 contact, Zurich Center on 126.225. Good day.
Going to 126.225. Generic underscore end 29er 4.
Start of Thailand Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 tree heavy. Traffic is 10 o'clock for miles at flight level tree 70. Generic and report them in sight. Start of Thailand Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 tree heavy. Have the generic underscore and in sight.
Vienna Center, generic underscore N, Whiskey Mike Tango 429er 4 is passing flight level tree 05, climbing flight level tree 60.
Generic and Whiskey Mike Tango 429er 4, Vienna Center. Radar contact continue. Turkish 206 contact Munich Center on 120.65. Good day. Start kilometers are in Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 tree. Heavy contact Milan Center on 124.925. Good day. Going to 124.925. Start of climb Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 tree heavy. Milan Center. Start of climb Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 tree heavy. Flight level 410. Start of climb Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 tree heavy. Milan Center. Radar contact. Continue to Borlon Center. Milan Center, easy underscore N8181 is at flight level tree 70, descending flight level tree 60. Easy underscore 8181, Milan Center. Radar contact continue. Milan Center, speed bridge for entry 80 is at flight level tree 90, descending flight level tree 60. Speed bridge tree 80, Milan Center, radar contact continue. Rhine underscore 5068 contact Zurich Center on 126.225. Good day. Going to 126.225. Ryanair underscore 5068. Dolomiti 8271 contact Vienna Center on 124.4. Good day.
Going to 124.4, Dolomiti 8271. Milan Center, Dolomiti 8271 is at flight level 285, climbing flight level 360.
Dolomiti 8271. Milan Center, radar contact continue. Dolomiti 8271 contact Vienna Center on 124.4. Good day. Start of Fountain Sierra, Oscar, Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Cleared Baymanusen 2 Sierra, arrival. Maintain present altitude, expect ILS runway tree 0 approach via Bravo Oscar Alpha transition. Cleared Baymanusen 2 Sierra, arrival. Maintain present altitude, expect ILS runway tree 0 approach via Bravo Oscar Alpha transition. Start of climb plan, Sierra Oscar, Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Start of climb plan, Sierra Oscar, Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Descend and maintain 5,000. Descend
Okay.
and maintain 5,000. Start of climb plan, Sierra Oscar, Charlie 11 Tree Heavy.
Let's dial in 5,000. And see what happens. Put some speed brakes on.
Start of Fountain Sierra Oscar, Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Traffic is 5 o'clock, tree miles, at flight level tree 45. Generic underscore. Report them in sight. Start of Fountain Sierra Oscar, Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Have the generic underscore and in sight. Wizz Air underscore N2025. Descend and maintain 2,200 expect vectors, visual runway 04 approach.
Terrible bugs again.
Descend and maintain 2,200 expect vectors, visual runway 04 approach. Wizz Air underscore N2025. Wizz Air underscore N2025. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Villafranca Tower on 118.65. Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower on 118.65. Wizz Air underscore N2025.
Okay, it's now time to set the approach. Just click the approach button. let's try if we can check the map a little bit more. So the arrival route looks a little bit strange.
Start of time for N, Sierra, Oscar, Charlie 11 tree. Heavy contact, Bologna approach on 120.1. Good day. 120.1. Start of time for N, Sierra, Oscar, Charlie 11 tree heavy. Bologna approach. Start of time for Sierra, Oscar, Charlie 11 tree heavy. 5,000.
Start of climb underscore N Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 tree heavy. Bologna approach QNH 1016 radar contact. Continue to D352 R underscore N.
Okay, so now when you click the nav button again, you will see the landing bars, landing indicators will appear. Okay, so now we will see that the parallelograms will move to the directions, so to the center. So because the localizer is already on and the altitude is set to glide slope, because I have switched on the approach, so the aircraft should follow this path down to the runway. So this one is pretty much to the center line, so that should be okay. This one not yet, because we first need to complete the turn.
Start of climb underscore in Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Keep speed not above 210 knots.
Keep speed not above 210 knots. Start of climb for in Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy.
Start of climb underscore in Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy.
Contact Bologna Tower on 120.8 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 120.8. Start of climb in Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Bologna Tower, start of climb in Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. 1 tree miles southeast, inbound ILS runway tree 0 approach.
Start of climb underscore in Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy, Bologna Tower. QNH 1016, cleared ILS runway tree 0 approach.
Cleared ILS runway, tree 0 approach. Start of climbers are in Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are close to landing at the destination airport. Ensure the window is open, the tray table is closed, and the seat back is fully upright. Stow the footrest, video screen, and headset. Fasten and adjust the seatbelt. Thanks.
Start of climb underscore in Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy. Wind 036 at 7, cleared to land runway tree 0.
Cleared to land runway tree 0. Start of climb in Sierra Oscar Charlie 11 Tree Heavy.
$400. $300. $200.
Minimums.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oscar Charlie 11 Heavy.
Welcome to the
Exit runway when
destination
able.
airport. Please keep your seatbelt fastened and don't get up from your seat until the aircraft is completely stopped in the terminal.
Start of climb
Don't
underscore
forget
Sierra
that the
Oscar Charlie
contents of the
113
upper
Heavy.
luggage rack
Contact
could
ground
move
on
during the
121
flight.
decimal
Be careful
25.
when opening it. Passengers in transit with a connection to another destination,
121
please go to the
decimal
airline counter at this
925.
airport.
Start of
Staff
climb
will
command
gladly help you
Sierra
with the process.
Oscar Charlie
The
11
captain and
Tree
crew,
Heavy.
we thank you for flying with us. We wish you a happy stay.
Dolomiti 514, did you copy?
and gentlemen, welcome aboard our flight. We would like to bring to your attention the safety information you need to follow. Please stow your hand luggage carefully in the overhead compartments. You can place smaller items under the seat in
Generic
front of you.
understrand Alpha 77.
When the seatbelt
Hold
sign is
position.
on,
Caution the
please
generic
fasten
understrand
and adjust
underscore
your
N
seatbelt
on the
as shown
taxiway.
here. Keep your seatbelt fastened and visible until the seatbelt sign is off. When needed, you can release it as shown here. Please switch your mobile phones and all other electronic
Hold
devices
position,
to flight
generic
mode.
underscore Alpha
Mobile
77.
phones and other electronic devices without a flight mode must be switched off. It's illegal to smoke on this flight, including electronic cigarettes. It is also strictly prohibited to smoke in the lavatories, which are equipped with smoke detectors. Attempting to damage these detectors is penalized by law. Should there be a loss of cabin pressure